So a couple funny things. So I'm walking down the aisle. The thing about the veil, even though it's just tulle, you really can't see through it. So of course, as soon as I hit the what's it called, the runner, I'm trying to see Marc's face because I want to see his reaction, but I couldn't see. Like I could literally see like 2 inches in front of me because of the veil. So I really couldn't see what his reaction was. I'm walking down the aisle telling myself like, and I don't listen, they can say what they want to say. This is a moment that every female has waited and thought about and dreamt about your whole entire adult life. So I'm walking down this aisle trying to take in every moment like, oh my God, this is it. Like this is my moment. Like this, I'm sorry. This moment was about me. I'm not even going front. It's just like, this is my moment. Like this is what I've waited for. I'm walking down the aisle. You dream about it, but you never know, like you just can't imagine what that feels like once you hit the aisle. And it's like, wow, I'm walking to my husband. Then, and you'll probably see this in the video, I think my dad was nervous because as we're walking down the aisle, he's talking to me with random stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, does this man realize that I'm in the middle of my wedding right now? Like I'm trying to take in every moment. And he was saying the most random stuff, but I still thought it was really cute because I really think that he was just nervous and it was just a way for him to just trying to like get a grip on, what was going on. So I was still trying to kind of look at him to, all right, but I'm still trying to take in the moment.
He was telling her, you can leave now.
Right,
like,
listen,
you can run now
right.
if you want to.
But and I get to the aisle, end of the aisle, my mom is crying. I have snot coming down my nose. There's a part where I'm at the end of the aisle, and it actually worked itself out because the plan always was that once I got to the end of the aisle, my mom was going to come up and stand with us anyway. And yes, let me be honest, this was a very vain moment because my mom, I'm not going to say we went back and forth, but my mom really wanted to walk me down the aisle with my father. I felt like this was my moment, and I wasn't willing to share it with 2 people. I felt like I had on this big, beautiful dress, and I'm like, well, they're not gonna know if to look at you, me, or him. And I really wasn't willing to share that moment. That's just me being completely honest. So we made a compromise, and the compromise was when I got to the end of the aisle that she could come, stand up. I was also thinking about like, what do people think about my dress? I know everybody was kind of expecting me to be in, because I'm so small and I'm so petite, everybody was expecting me to be in something very form-fitting. But I think I was a teenager, and I heard somebody say this, and I never forgot about this. They said, when you get married, you're never going to have an opportunity to wear the type of dress that you wear on your wedding day. And I felt like, when am I ever really going to have the opportunity to wear a ball gown again? Like I could have, I'm small, so of course I naturally go to, form-fitting things, but I can wear a form-fitting dress, that's nothing. When am I going to have the opportunity to wear this big, amazing ball gown? So I was thinking about, what are people thinking about my dress? How do I look? Is my veil flowing right? So I get to the end of the aisle. At some point, and I'm not a crier, but at some point in time, I lost it walking down the aisle. I don't have any tissue. So I kind of gestured to my mom, like, oh my God, I need a tissue. I have snot coming down my nose. And she kind of just walks right over. And that was the point she handed me a tissue, and she's at the end of the aisle with us.
I, looking at Candance, I, Marc.
I, Marc.
Take you, Candance.
Take you, Candance.
To be my wedded wife.
To be my wedded wife.
We did traditional wedding vows. I personally didn't want to write my vows because I felt like I was never going to get through them. So I just said, for me, I was like, I would just rather go ahead and repeat after the preacher.
Nope, traditional. I would have never gotten through them either, so it's pretty much a wrap. I mean, I'm emotional.
Yes.
Sometimes.
He cried the whole week after the wedding.
Pretty much emotional for me.
He cried when he gave me the key to move in the house.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Are you serious?
He did.
Okay,
He
cool.
did, so.
We can tell some jokes.
Did you not, when you handed me my key to move in, did you not cry?
Don't worry about it. We got some more stuff to go through. I'll talk about lighting the candles. First of all, let's just be real. I'm like, somebody's gonna catch on fire. One of these days, a veil, something's gonna go up in flames.
Mine was
and
very
so,
close.
again, I know those things are very ceremonial, so it's almost like, I'm just thinking, for those that know me, I like to laugh and have fun, but I'm thinking, this one time, this not gonna be funny. So if I had been sitting in the audience and somebody's veil went up in flames, I probably would laugh. But if my wife veil goes up in flames, I'm gonna be so mad. So while I'm sitting there just thinking, just please light. And then the other thing about lighting
And
the
you
candle
actually said
is,
it. You actually said
yeah.
it. You can hear
Well,
me
I'm
over there.
saying it.
You
I'm
were
like,
don't,
listen,
don't catch on fire.
because you gotta know my wife too, because she is the type of person where her veil could definitely catch
very
on
long.
fire.
It was very long.
So yeah, so
Very
I was just a
long.
little nervous about that. And then too, the whole, they give you the little lighter, and you're hoping it work and all that stuff like that, and then everybody's looking at you.
But
So
they
I
were
tend to
lit
get
though,
nervous.
weren't they? They were
And so
lit.
yeah, well, we had to go and light our candle. Remember, they were singing, and we went and lit the candle, but our parents
lit the candle
lit the other
first.
candles, right? The wedding kiss. It was dry. I mean, come on, it's the
Yeah,
truth.
you
Ain't
kissed
nobody
me.
trying to tongue nobody down. Let me just be honest. That is ghetto. All y'all out there watching,
Right.
all of that tonguing and all that
Yeah,
stuff at the
nobody
wedding.
wants that. Yeah,
Don't
nobody
nobody want to see all
really
that. People watching y'all.
Yeah.
I mean, have a little bit of class. You all this.
That's what the wedding night
her
is for.
lipsticking's all over the top of her mouth, and you got to go back and take pictures. I mean, at the end of the day, we didn't, but half of y'all did it anyway before the wedding. So you you have a little class with it. So we did a little one of these.
I think it was a little
But
longer.
yeah, a little longer. Pastor Herndon was looking at us too. You all up in our grill. Give us a minute. We kissing, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was still special though, because we knew that kiss was boom. It's gonna start some fire. What did I say? I said, man, all that time, we waited to, be with each other. They could have dropped like a little black,
right.
a black curtain down for about a little bit of time.
Go in the
pull it
back real
back up.
quick.
We'd have been real good. But yeah, but the kiss was still special because that was the first time I got to kiss
Your wife.
my wife.
It's been the best kiss you've ever had.
Oh God, here we go.
Well, son, you may salute the bride.
The difference between pictures versus video. Number one, I think that, a lot of times people tend to spend tons of money on pictures, and they don't move, they don't have sound, they could get damaged in water, or they fade after a while. But I think a video, so a lot of times if a person wasn't there, when they look at the picture, they can just kind of like assume that this is what it was, but a video actually gives you the live experience. I think even still today watching our video, it takes you back to that actual moment. So if you ever watched the Titanic, this is the greatest example I could give. Some of us that watched the Titanic felt like, wow, you were there. But had you looked at pictures, it wasn't the same. So pictures versus videos, the Titanic, the movie, versus Titanic, the book. Simple as that.
Pictures versus videos for me, it's just that the videos capture a certain emotion that you may not necessarily get to experience when you're, looking at pictures. I mean, pictures are great and they're amazing, but videos, you actually get to feel like you were there and you experienced every moment. Pictures capture certain moments where videos captures all of the moments. So that's why I think it's really good. We had our wedding reception at the Women's Club of Bala Kenwood. It was actually a spot that Anton actually found for us. We called the lady, we went and looked at it, and we fell in love with it.
And they treated us
Absolutely.
utmost respect. You know, got us a hookup, and then even after that, we've had few people that went back and had wedding receptions and other events there as a result. So yeah, all I can say about the Women's Club in Bala Kenwood was amazing.
I was a little nervous because, as we were getting closer and that guest list was growing, because the place is not a very big place, it's a very small, intimate place. So I was getting a little nervous as the
all my friends were RSVPing.
Yeah, well, whatever. As time got on, it's like, okay, everybody's RSVPing. We need another table here. We need another table here. But it actually worked out. When I walked in, it was everything that I wanted it to be. It was just very, very nice. It was very, very elegant, which is what we were actually really going for, classy and elegant.
Now, I mean, if we had like Michael Jackson money.
Right.
We would have done it someplace else, but we just
for our budget it was
our
just
budget, it was
the cocktail hour was outside on the lawn. They had a really nice little lawn on the side, and in a vestibule, and then it was the reception inside. It was just really, really nice.
When they said, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, we would like to present.
Technically, it's not the first time, though, because the first time is technically after you kiss.
No.
Am I right?
You're not.
Really?
See, you always want to go back at the wedding. This is now the first time that you and I, in public, outside of the
wedding.
Okay. We're in public at another place. You just interrupt me. I'm done. The first time they introduced us, I go to church. So you know what I did. I went to church. I started shouting. You can check it out on the video. That's what I did because you know what?
And you will see me saying you are so churchy. You definitely will see me saying it.
That's what happened. Took it to church.
I introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Marc.
Congratulations, Marc and Candance. We love you, man. I love you, man. Appreciate it.
Congratulations, Candance and Marc. I love you guys and many, many years of wedded bliss.
Table guests, yeah. So we had great friends that were there. One of my most favorite people in the world was there. Her name is Christina Nelson. That's Jonathan Nelson's wife.
You keep throwing these names around.
I love Christina because I know big people. I know people with big
God.
people. You know the Pretlows or the Pretlows were there, but so some of our good friends, were there. I give a shout out to the gentleman I think is probably most responsible for introducing Candance and I, and that's my boy Chris Graham. My boy Chico thinks that he introduced Candance and I. We don't know where that came from, but Chris is actually the reason why he had a shop, Greater Works. We talked about that in our love story. And because of Chris, so when he was there, of course we had him there. We had our friend Tia, and we just had all these different people that came in. People that were there just to show love and support. So I mean, I could start throwing out names, but most of them are my friends.
And I think for the most important part though is that even when it came to the guest list, it was people who had been there, even with friends and stuff like that, people who have been there throughout our relationship.
Not everybody.
But my thing is
She's trying to be deep.
I'm not trying to be deep.
Some of the people we hadn't seen since we was dating.
That was you. But my thing was that I wasn't inviting anybody that I hadn't seen in 5 or 6 years. That place was restricted. I gave that whole wedding list, oh my God, because we were supposed to split it down.
You didn't invite people you hadn't seen in 5 or 6 years?
Who did I invite?
You missed out before you get trouble now. Yeah, whatever.
So anyway, the bottom line is that people that were there were people that were important to us, that we loved and that we cared about.
Hello, everybody. My name is Untitled Chapter, brother. I'm here to give a toast.
Well, Anton and Shuri gave us our wedding toast, which are two of the closest people to us. And I feel like it was very heartfelt and genuine.
Shuri was a little bittersweet. I took her from her sister.
My little sister and my niece, after we left, when they were on their way home, my mom called to tell me that they were in the backseat crying because they were convinced that Marc was taking me and they were never going to see me. Like, they were in the backseat of the car crying tears because they thought that I was leaving and never coming back again. So,
like my people, they was just happy deuces.
I mean, so the wedding toast, it was nice though. Well, Marc cried during the first dance.
Oh God, you keep it.
It's on the video. They can clearly see it.
Cool.
He whispers some things in my ear. I don't think he thinks that I remember, but I remember the things that
I don't forget anything.
the things, the husband and wife things that you whispered in my ear.
I said, "Girl, I'm gonna put my baby in you."
Shut up. It was special. It was just another great moment.
Yeah. Taking off the garter. Again, that's like ceremonial. So I'm looking, because I don't want nobody looking at my wife's dress while I'm taking the garter off. You got the cameraman, he looking like I don't know he looking. That's my boy, Howard. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm thinking I'm going up your dress, but I'm going to keep it down. But all of that was just like, for me, all of that stuff is just what makes the day so much fun. It's ceremonial, but at the end of the day, it's so much fun, and it's just like doing that, and then you throw in the garter, which I just think it's one of the most disgusting things in the world. She was nervous, so she was sweating, and then now you got all these dudes around there. You got all these dudes down there fighting over my wife's sweaty garter, and I'm like, all y'all dudes out here fighting over the garter. But yeah, it was still fun though. Who caught the garter? Anton caught the garter, and Tia caught the bouquet. And Tia done got married. Anton's still ain't married. We praying for him, but he next. We know that.
Now, first of all, when it comes to tossing the bouquet, I want to go back to Marc throwing the garter, because I felt like we had to, because they're saying like if the guys catch the garter, then they're next to get married. We had to go find the guys to even come back in. Like if you look at the video,
nobody wanted to catch
it was like
the
hardly no guys.
No, we good, dog. We good.
Like I'm good. Now it was time to catch the bouquet. Everybody was out there. And it was fun. The only thing that
girls are thirsty.
The only thing is that I really didn't want to give up my wedding flowers, and
we pay all that money for them.
I started to actually, which I know a lot of people actually do. They get a separate bouquet made so they can toss it, and I kind of wish that I had done that, because they're your wedding flowers, but it's fine. We had enough other stuff left over, so it was fine. Enough other sentimental things left over for your wedding, but
you had me. That's all you need.
Whatever. I wanted my flowers. I paid a lot of money for the flowers.
But they're dead now.
Yeah, but still.
3, count with me. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. Let's go.
I want to talk about the wedding cake first. The wedding cake. Yeah. So we decided that instead of having a traditional cake, well, I'm saying we.
It was me.
Right.
I want to be different.
You know me. I want a big old cake.
I want to be different.
With the little thing on the top with the man and the woman. That's what I remember my parents had when they got married. So I figured, we have a nice triple decker cake or whatever. Do the traditional thing, cut it up. But Candance decided that we wanted to give everybody their own mini cake. So these cakes would have been in a box. And so for our 100 or almost 200 guests, everyone would have gone home with the mini cake. So Candance and I remember we went to the caterer. I'm not gonna tell you who the caterer was, okay? We're not gonna tell you. We're giving the caterer no play. So we went to the caterer and taste the cake. Oh, eat the cake, Anime. Eat the cake.
It was good.
The cake was amazing. I mean, we were looking at each other like. But so the day of the wedding, we were waiting. Normally everything's there. We're not even thinking, because we're in the move of things. We look over like the cake's not there yet, or the cakes aren't there yet. So finally the cakes come. So
like
we're
an hour
already like annoyed that the cakes were late. But when the cakes get there, you guys do the pictures, and you guys gonna see us eating the cake. Now, truth is, we're faking it. So all of that cake eating stuff we're doing, we do not like this cake, y'all. But you know, we got it for the pictures, right? So we did it for the pictures. The cakes we had were like some boxed yellow cake, Duncan Hines.
It wasn't even enough.
Maybe Pillsbury though. Matter of fact, Bisquick.
It wasn't enough.
Bisquick, right?
To go back and
Stop
make
saying people's genders and stuff. We not tell nobody.
Oh,
it was Bisquick with some
good.
icing on it. Matter of fact, it was muffins with icing, fondant icing on it. And so this is what happened. We stuffed a piece of cake in each other's mouths. When the cameras was off, we spit it out, and we sent all of our cakes back. We sent all the cakes back. A few people left. Like my aunt and uncle was like, "Look, I wrote y'all a check. I want a piece of cake." So we gave my aunt, uncle, Aunt Jerome. Oh Lord, Uncle Jerome, Aunt Ornette. We gave them a piece of cake. But you know, some people did take the cake, but at the end of the day, our cake was like.
And honestly, that was probably of the whole entire wedding day. And now you always hear that something is going to go wrong. That was probably one of the only things that went wrong. And I honestly wasn't even.
And truthfully, we didn't even care.
We didn't even care. I mean, it's the end of the night. Like, what? You know, for you to be all bent out of shape and upset, what difference does it make? Like, it doesn't even matter. So, again, that was probably the worst thing that happened.
Food was good.
The
food was almost
good.
the end of the night, so we were fine.
It was what it was. So, if that was the worst thing that could have happened on my wedding day, I will take that.
Maybe you see something suspicious, but you don't want to get involved. It's nothing, you think. Can you be sure? If you see something, say something. Report suspicious activity to local authorities.
Well, the guy, Howard, the video guy. I mean, what can I say? He's an all-around amazing dude. It's just, you know, just from beginning to end, very professional about what he does. Not just professional, but like I said, Howard, the video man, Howard Gilliam. I mean, he cares, and you know, I don't think we were just another client, but we were just more than clients. I think during this process, just like we developed a relationship with our wedding planner, the relationship that we developed with Howard is something that we felt comfortable with telling somebody else when we got done. Hey, you know, this is the guy. And when he got done with them, they came back and was like, you know what? He did just as amazing for us as he did for you. So it wasn't like a biased situation. That's who he is. So Howard Gilliam, if he does your wedding, if he does your friend's wedding, if he does your cousin's wedding, everything's gonna be 100. So for me, he got my top vote.
I think Howard is a very talented young man.
He's not young, but talented.
Oh yeah, I'll try to help. Who takes pride in his work. And I just think he enjoys what he does, and it shows in what he does that he enjoys it, and he takes it very, very seriously. So, good job, Howard.
The reception was turned up. Well, most of those are my friends again, but Candance crowd was probably like 52 and older. So most of them got tired and had to go to bed early. Just no, but really, all our friends just kind of like just hit the floor. You know, hit the floor. Life of the party for the reception. Miss Aunt Mel, she knows how to bring the party. So you guys are going to see this lady. She's getting sandwiched. She's just having a good old time. And it's all good, clean fun. And so, you know, of course, Candance wanted to have the classy wedding. We were going to ball dance, but she was out there with her dress pulled up, doing the cha-cha slide like you do at every wedding. If they didn't put the cha-cha on, it wouldn't even have been right. So, yeah, I mean, it was turned up. That's what we do. We party.
It was important to us to have fun at our reception. You spend all of this, like, nobody wanted to be all tight. And we were going to have fun at our reception. The DJ, he did a phenomenal job. We had fun. At one point I had to go take every woman who has ever been married will understand this. I had to go take my slip off because, you know, after all of that dancing and it's just something else that weighs you down, I kindly excused myself, went and took it off, and came back.
Talking about that dress,
It
because that day
was
was
an
so about
amazing
her.
dress.
So about her, yeah. It's cool though.
It was a
I kept
beautiful
everything
dress.
on. My tie cost a lot of money, so
But, I mean,
by
they
that
don't-
time I had tucked my tie.
don't
in.
understand the
My-
weight.
Listen, my tie cost like $800, so you know, pretty much like after the wedding, I put it in the. I mean, after we finished taking pictures, bad boy was in the bag somewhere. What we look like? I mean, we broke.
That crinoline
Try
slip was
to
heavy,
get-
so that
shoot.
crinoline slip had to come off. My
Yeah,
legs
so
were sweating.
we just took it all out and we let our hair down, had a good time. Well, everybody, listen, it was a pleasure talking to you guys about our special day. It's almost like
We got to relive it again.
it just happened yesterday. So we just want to say thank you. You know, if you're looking to get married, I hope you can experience the joy that we experienced on that day and even after. So I'm Marc Britt,
I'm Candance Britt.
and we are the
Brits.
So we say thank you for watching. Peace.